As a researcher and enthusiast of government mysteries, I have always believed that Area 51 was the epicenter of conspiracy theories surrounding extraterrestrial life and alien technology. However, as I delved deeper into new information, I began to suspect that all the attention focused on this secretive base might be a distraction from something far more sinister. Recently, I came across documents suggesting that much darker and more intriguing experiments are taking place in the eastern part of Alaska. Reports of inexplicable disappearances and sightings of strange phenomena have started to surface, raising alarming questions about what is really happening in this remote region. The evidence points to the possibility that the government might be conducting tests with advanced technologies, perhaps even involving beings from other dimensions. His words resonated with some in the audience, igniting a wave of skepticism that threatened to undermine our efforts. Despite this opposition, our team remained committed to uncovering the truth. During late-night brainstorming sessions, we shared ideas and explored new research angles. Emily's analytical mind was a guiding force, often reminding us that science thrives on questioning the status quo. Let's not forget that every significant discovery was once met with resistance, she encouraged us. Was it possible that these phenomena were connected to secret government experiments? The tension mounted with each new discovery. I couldn't help but wonder what was being concealed in Alaska. Why was the attention so heavily focused on Area 51 when the eastern reaches of Alaska seemed to be a breeding ground for phenomena that defied explanation? My quest for answers felt like a journey into a tangled web of secrets. The more I uncovered, the more I realized that the truth could be far more terrifying than any conspiracy theory. The sense that we were on the brink of exposing something monumental intensified. What if the government had been hiding not just advanced technology, but also the very existence of extraterrestrial life? As I prepared to share my findings, I felt a mix of excitement and dread. The answers I sought might lead to revelations that would shake the foundations of our understanding of the universe. My investigation led me to connect with a diverse group of individuals who shared their experiences of the strange occurrences in eastern Alaska. Among them was Lisa, a local historian who had spent years documenting the lore and legends of the region. She described tales passed down through generations about mysterious lights and vanishing travelers. People have been disappearing in these woods for decades, she told me, her eyes filled with a mix of fear and fascination. It's as if the land itself is hiding something. Then there was Sam, a retired military pilot who recounted his own brush with the unexplained. During a routine flight, I saw something that defied explanation, he said, shaking his head. It moved too fast and changed direction in ways I can't comprehend. I reported it, but no one wanted to hear about it. Through their stories, the intrigue surrounding the eastern Alaskan wilderness deepened. It became clear that this was not just about isolated incidents. It was a tapestry of experiences that formed a larger narrative. The more I listened, the more I understood that something significant was at play. As I continued to piece together the puzzle, I realized that the stakes were higher than I had ever imagined. The investigation was transforming into a journey not just for answers, but for the truth about how much we don't know about our world and the forces that might be lurking just beyond our understanding. As our investigation into Pluto's anomalies progressed, the initial excitement quickly gave way to tension and skepticism. The scientific community was abuzz with our findings, but not all reactions were welcoming. Some established researchers, including Dr. Thompson, publicly dismissed our claims, insisting that our interpretations were flawed and based on wishful thinking. Pluto is a cold, lifeless rock, he stated during a panel discussion. The idea that it could harbor any complexity is simply unfounded. His words resonated with some in the audience, igniting a wave of skepticism that threatened to undermine our efforts. Despite this opposition, our team remained committed to uncovering the truth. During late-night brainstorming sessions, we We shared ideas and explored new research angles. Emily's analytical mind was a guiding force, often reminding us that science thrives on questioning the status quo. Let's not forget that every significant discovery was once met with resistance. She encouraged us. The signals became more pronounced and the patterns more intricate, leading us to believe there was indeed something more to Pluto than we had ever imagined. The fallout from our discovery was immediate and intense. After we officially presented our findings to the broader scientific community, a wave of reactions flooded in. Each signal raised questions that we desperately sought to answer. What could be causing these emissions? Did they indicate the presence of life, or were they remnants of a civilization long forgotten? With the pressure mounting, Jake, our engineer, began to voice doubts. What if we're unlocking something that's best left alone? What if this is a warning? His voice was tinged with apprehension. The conflict within our team mirrored the external challenges we faced. While some of us were eager to push forward, the growing fear of what we might discover began to create a rift. The more we unearthed, the clearer it became that our quest for knowledge could lead us down a path we might not be prepared to navigate. Amid the overarching narrative of our investigation into Pluto, several subplots began to emerge that added depth to our journey. One significant subplot revolved around Jake's growing unease. As our research progressed, he confided in me about his fears regarding the implications of our findings. What if we're poking the bear? He asked one night, the weight of his concerns evident in his voice. What if there's something on Pluto that we shouldn't disturb? His worries highlighted the ethical dilemmas we faced as scientists. Were we responsible for the consequences of our discoveries? This subplot introduced a moral complexity that challenged our motivations and intentions. Meanwhile, Emily's determination to present our findings at upcoming conferences began to create friction within the team. Some members, wary of the potential backlash, questioned whether we should proceed. What if we're ridiculed or worse? One colleague suggested during a heated discussion. Emily's unwavering resolve to share our research sparked debates about the nature of scientific inquiry and the risks associated with challenging established norms. Additionally, Mia, our astrobiologist, began exploring the broader implications of our findings. If Pluto has more complexity than we realized, what does that mean for our understanding of life beyond Earth? She pondered. Her explorations opened up discussions about the possibility of extraterrestrial life and the potential consequences of our investigation. Together, these subplots wove a rich tapestry of conflict and complexity, amplifying the stakes of our research and deepening our commitment to uncovering the truth about Pluto. The moment of revelation came unexpectedly during a late-night analysis session in the lab. After weeks of sifting through data, Emily and I were focused on a particularly perplexing set of readings. The atmosphere was thick with tension as we pored over the latest images from Pluto, trying to make sense of the strange signals we had been receiving. "Wait a minute," Emily said, her voice a mix of excitement and disbelief. "Look at this pattern. It's repeating almost like a code." She gestured at the screen, where a series of rhythmic pulses appeared in the dataset. My heart raced as I leaned closer. Could it be some form of communication? The idea sent a shiver down my spine. If Pluto was indeed sending signals, it would challenge everything we thought we knew about the distant planet. With newfound determination, we decided to present our findings to the rest of the team. "We need to analyze this further," I insisted, feeling a sense of urgency. "If there's even a chance that this is a form of communication, we can't ignore it." Gathering the team, I shared our discovery. We may have uncovered something monumental, a potential communication pattern from Pluto. This could change everything. The room erupted in discussion, a mix of skepticism and intrigue. Jake was the first to express doubt. But what if it's just noise? "We need to be careful about jumping to conclusions," Emily countered, Every significant discovery in science begins with a question. We owe it to ourselves to explore this. Her passion was infectious, and the team rallied around the idea of investigating further. As we prepared to dive deeper, it became clear that we were on the brink of something extraordinary. The data we collected over the coming days only intensified the mystery. The signals became more pronounced, and the patterns more intricate, leading us to believe there was indeed something more to Pluto than we had ever imagined. The fallout from our discovery was immediate and intense. After we officially presented our findings to the broader scientific community, a wave of reactions flooded in. Some hailed our work as groundbreaking, while others, particularly established scientists like Dr. Thompson, dismissed our claims outright. Your so-called communication patterns are just random noise, he stated during a televised debate. Pluto doesn't possess the conditions necessary for life or intelligence. The idea that it could communicate is preposterous. His words stung, but they also galvanized our team. We had struck a nerve, and the controversy surrounding our findings only fueled our determination to dig deeper. Social media buzzed with discussions and debates, drawing in amateur astronomers and conspiracy theorists alike, each eager to weigh in on the unfolding mystery. As new data arrived, the tension grew. We began receiving more reports of unusual phenomena on Pluto, including strange weather patterns and unexpected temperature fluctuations. The scientific community was split, with some scientists rallying behind our findings, forming an underground movement seeking to re-evaluate Pluto's status. Despite the backlash, our team grew closer. Late-night brainstorming sessions turned into heated discussions, and we became more resolute in our quest for the truth. Each piece of evidence we gathered strengthened our resolve, and we sensed that we were on the edge of revealing something truly significant. The stakes were higher than ever, and the future of our understanding of Pluto, and perhaps even the cosmos, hung in the balance. In the aftermath of our presentation, the challenges we faced transformed into opportunities for growth. The initial backlash from skeptics like Dr. Thompson ignited a fire within our team. Instead of retreating in the face of criticism, we decided to use it to fuel our determination. Emily took the lead in organizing a series of workshops, inviting experts in various fields to share insights that could strengthen our research. As we collaborated with specialists in geology, astrophysics, and even psychology, we began to refine our approach. Jake introduced new analytical tools that enhanced our data collection methods. His enthusiasm was infectious, inspiring everyone to think beyond conventional boundaries. The scientific community was split, with some scientists rallying behind our findings, forming an underground movement seeking to re-evaluate Pluto's status. Despite the backlash, our team grew closer. Late-night brainstorming sessions turned into heated discussions, and we became more resolute in our quest for the truth. Each piece of evidence we gathered strengthened our resolve, and we sensed that we were on the edge of revealing something truly significant. What if we're not just dealing with a planetary debate? What if our work could open doors to new understandings of life beyond Earth? Her perspective injected a sense of purpose into our efforts, reminding us that our work was part of a larger quest for knowledge. As we delved deeper, I noticed a remarkable transformation in my colleagues. Each member found their voice and began to articulate their ideas with confidence. Emily, once reserved, now passionately defended our work in meetings, while Jake became more assertive in presenting technical challenges we needed to address. Mia's work on astrobiology connected the dots, bringing a fresh perspective that resonated with our audience. The culmination of our efforts came in the form of a well-researched paper, meticulously crafted to address every critique we had encountered. We presented our findings at a follow-up conference, and this time, the atmosphere was different. We were not just participants. We were contenders, ready to defend our vision of Pluto and its complexities. As the date of the follow-up conference approached, a whirlwind of activity engulfed our team. We were in the final stages of preparing our presentation, and the stakes felt higher than ever. After the initial backlash, we knew we had to come armed with irrefutable evidence and compelling arguments. Emily led the charge, meticulously combing through our data one last time. "We need to anticipate every question and counter-argument," she said, her focus unwavering. "This is our chance to not only defend our findings, but also to reshape the narrative around Pluto." Jake worked diligently on the technical aspects of our presentation, ensuring that our visuals were not only striking, but also informative. "If we can present our data in a way that's easy to digest, we'll have a better chance of winning over the skeptics," he argued. His attention to detail transformed our slides into a captivating story that highlighted Pluto's geological activity and atmospheric conditions. Mia, meanwhile, crafted a section of the presentation that connected our findings to the broader implications for astrobiology. "We have to show them that this isn't just about Pluto. It's about what this means for our understanding of life in the universe," she insisted. Her passion for the subject added a layer of urgency to our message. As the day of the conference arrived, I felt a mix of excitement and anxiety. We gathered in the green room before our presentation, exchanging last-minute notes and reassurances. "Remember, we're not just defending our work. We're advocating for a new understanding of our solar system," I reminded the team. Stepping into the auditorium, I took a deep breath, feeling the weight of our research and the hopes of our colleagues resting on my shoulders. The audience was packed, and I could see familiar faces of both supporters and skeptics. Share your thoughts on Pluto and the implications of our findings. Support the ongoing exploration of celestial bodies by advocating for research initiatives and funding for space missions. Together, we can push the boundaries of human knowledge and uncover the truths that lie beyond our planet. Stay informed, engage with the scientific community, and inspire future generations to look up at the stars and wonder about the possibilities. The universe is vast and full of secrets waiting to be discovered. Let's explore them together. If these signals are genuine, we must consider the implications," he finally conceded. The atmosphere in the auditorium shifted from skepticism to intrigue, and I realized we had taken a significant step toward redefining not only Pluto's status, but also our approach to planetary exploration. In the aftermath of the symposium, our findings sparked intense discussions within the scientific community. There, amid the ice and rock, were formations that appeared almost architectural, too precise to be mere geological anomalies. The audience was captivated, but I could see Dr. Thompson's skeptical gaze fixed on me, ready to pounce. "As you can see, these structures are unlike anything we've previously identified on Pluto. They suggest a level of geological complexity that contradicts our long-standing views." Before I could delve deeper, the lights flickered ominously, and the auditorium was plunged into darkness. Gasps echoed around the room. I took a deep breath, seizing the opportunity. While we wait for the lights to return, let's consider what we may be overlooking. Our understanding of the universe must be dynamic, adapting to new discoveries. What if these formations are remnants of an ancient civilization? When the lights flickered back on, I noticed a shift in the room. The audience, once skeptical, now seemed more engaged. I pressed on, unveiling our analysis of the mysterious radiation signals. These signals indicate potential communication patterns, suggesting that Pluto may not be as isolated as we thought. This isn't just about Pluto. It's about the possibility of life beyond our own understanding. As murmurs spread through the audience, I felt a surge of hope. Even Dr. Thompson appeared contemplative, his expression softening. "If these signals are genuine, we must consider the implications," he finally conceded. The atmosphere in the auditorium shifted from skepticism to intrigue, and I realized we had taken a significant step toward redefining not only Pluto's status, but also our approach to planetary exploration. In the aftermath of the symposium, our findings sparked intense discussions within the scientific community. While not everyone was convinced, many began to reconsider their perspectives on Pluto and the potential for life beyond Earth. Our team emerged stronger, united by a shared commitment to explore the unknown. The journey was far from over, but we felt empowered by the knowledge that we were part of something larger than ourselves, a quest for truth in the vast universe. Months later, our research was published in a prestigious journal, drawing attention from scientists and enthusiasts alike. Conferences filled with debates about Pluto sparked a renewed interest in planetary exploration. As I gazed at the night sky, I realized that our quest for knowledge was just beginning. The mysteries of the universe beckoned us, urging us to continue our exploration. With each discovery, we moved closer to unraveling the secrets hidden within the cosmos. Join the conversation about the mysteries of our solar system. Share your thoughts on Pluto and the implications of our findings. Support the ongoing exploration of celestial bodies by advocating for research initiatives and funding for space missions. Together, we can push the boundaries of human knowledge and uncover the truths that lie beyond our planet. Stay informed, engage with the scientific community, and inspire future generations to look up at the stars and wonder about the possibilities. The universe is vast and full of secrets waiting to be discovered. Let's explore them together.